perform these difficult tasks, a HR professional needs to have following skills to perform his or her role in a best way, right? Friends, nowadays, the scenario, the working culture has been changed. Man is not a machine now. Every individual, every employee has his or her mind, emotions, you know, personal objectives, some traits, skills. As far as nowadays technology is very advanced, so as per the advancement of the technology, there is a need of skilled manpower. You know very well, it's a very difficult task to manage the skilled manpower. So while in this challenging job, HR manager needs to have the following skills. Number one, a HR professional must be well qualified. He must obtain or have the degree of HR or the related field, degree or diploma, right? Along with this, he or she must have experience, relevant experience as per the requirement of the job. As you see in the advertisement, for example, HR manager is required with 10 or 12 years experience, assistant manager with 5 to 8 years experience, HR executive with 2 to 5 years of experiences, and so on, right friends? And he must have, some skills like uh, good communication, written and verbal, uh, ability to resolve the grievances and issues of the employees, and so on. Okay. The second is this, that he must have good proper awareness about the nature of the business of the company where he or she is working as a HR professional. Fine. Many times this is the wrong perception in the mind of others that the job profile of a HR person is only to manage the attendance and the preparation and distribution of salary, not more than this. No friends, this is wrong, because nowadays, as per the advancement in the technology, skilled manpower is hired and it's very difficult as to manage the skilled manpower, as I said earlier. So for this, first of all, HR professional must be aware and well known about the business of the organization and how to get the objective, means profitability increase in the profitability by making best use of the manpower. Okay, if I am the HR profession, I have joined in a company or I am working in a company. If I have no idea about the business, what is going on, what kind of manpower is to be required, what kind of training is to be given, what kind of HR policies is to be prepared and implemented to get the objective, means to gain the objective. So how can I perform in order to discharge my duties as a HR professional? First of all, in brief, or first but not least, I must be aware about what kind of business, what kind of manpower is required, and what is the working culture or the organizational chart or the production cycle, etc., or the operational cycle to complete the task in order to get the objective of the organization, right? The third is that AHR potential to make best use of the employees skills, means should be well versed towards the employee engagement. Okay, while making use of the advanced technology. It's mean, in brief, HR professional must be expert enough, smart enough to hire the potential employee from the market by the way of good recruitment and selection, then providing induction, training and other advancement training as per the requirement, to must be able to get best from the employees in order to achieve the business aim or target, right friends? So this is the main important skill of one of the skills of the HR professional. Next is the a good HR consultant. Okay, if suppose I am a HR professional, I am working in a company. Many times, maybe employer need to have some knowledge, information about the HR related activities. For example, if one policy there is a requirement for the standardization of the performance management system of the company. For this, first of all, HR needs to review the available or the current performance management system while arranging the sitting or meeting with the different department. Then the review will be made. Then finally a meeting will be scheduled, and HR will put the sample drafting of the format or the procedure or the idea about how to you know uh, get or enhance the employee engagement after the post performance management system within the pre described or pre announced budget. Okay, so this is the topmost priority of skill of the HR professional to be a good consultant. He must be a good consultant to employer, to the senior managers, to the middle management, to the supervisors, to the workers, and to the line personnel, as well as with the he must be a good HR consultant to the related vendors also. Many times, if suppose SA 8000-2014 principles are applicable in my company, as per that principle, health and safety measures or related measures are to be maintained by the vendors. Okay, for this, HR must be a good consultant. Suppose my MR is giving some prescribed format, I must get all the information and I must provide training to the vendor upon those formats and to maintain the principles, directive principle in that vendor also. It means HR professional must be a good HR consultant. Many times, if he or she is expert as a consultant, company may get best or key knowledge about how to use the manpower in a best direction, right? Because man is the key of all activities. Next is the expert in managing performance management system. Yes, I have told you earlier that HR professional must be aware about the various techniques, various methods, or while reviewing the latest or available or the current performance management system, this may be standardized so that the potential of the personnel may be enhanced, and they may give their best to the company. More than that, this manpower may be retained, because man is also an asset. A company, a huge cost occurs in training and development, in skill development training, in behavioral training, and so on. So it's very necessary to retain the good manpower for the organization. This is the prime duty of HR while in coordination with the HODs or operational head of the current department, concerned department. Okay. Next is the skills, है ना? As a suppose some few more skills are required to be a HR professional, like number one, good communication skill, verbal and written. And almost 90% of the HR function is being done in the form of a in the form of writing. So his or her drafting skills should be good, even by the hard copy, by letter drafting, while sending an email, while sending a message via email to the internal employees and to the external bodies like vendors, like for recruitment and selection, how to contact with the candidates, because There must be an impression upon the candidate's mind that the company is good, atmosphere is good, communication system is transparent, because they are getting all the related and relevant information about the company, about the recruitment and selection steps. Really, it opens their mind. If they are selected, they may join my company. Okay. In order to perform the day-to-day activities, yes, written or communication skill, a verbal communication skill should be good enough, so that HR professional may be a good consultant to the employer as well as good friend of the worker. He or she must be capable to convince the workers about the implementation of available human resource policies. Right, friends? Last but not least, HR professional must be aware about the local labor laws. All the activities are to be governed by the certain local labor laws. Even if, why, when a new joinee or a new employee enters into his or her service, till he leaves his job, his all the activities are to be, you know, his service activities are to be managed by the human resource department. For this, he must be aware about the local labor laws, like starting from factory act, shop and establishment act, minimum wages act, payment of wages act, bonus act, gratuity act, maternity benefit act, PF act, ESI act, industrial dispute act, etc. If in case he or she has no knowledge of law, it becomes difficult for him or her to perform the duties, because at every office or a step there is a binding of certain labor laws. Right, friends? So, so as HR, sorry, as HRAM and HR is the strategic approach towards the effective and efficient management of the people in the company or organization, such that they help for business gain, a competitive. Okay. So friends, by this very small video you have come to know about what are the skills required for a HR professional. Definitely, apart from the theoretical knowledge, which is also necessary when an HR professional works practically into an organization, because nowadays so many changes have taken place because of the advancement of the technology, and IT sector has been grooming. And even if in HR function the IT has entered, now HR profession must be a tech savvy. He or she must be well versed with how to make use of time office and the payroll. Okay. Salaries are being prepared by the payroll. Personal files are managed or prepared by the payroll. So friends, I hope this brief on but important information will help you to know that what are the skills which are required to be HR professional. I hope that you would like my video. If you do like my labor, if you are new, please subscribe, else you may like or share it. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.